Hey there everyone, welcome back to Game Bun, and my name is Dave, and come take a tour with me of Little Town. Let's go. Okay, so as a disclaimer, this is a review copy from Iello. Thank you so much for your support. You really do help the channel grow, and we are growing at a rapid pace, and it's all from the support from companies like you and you, Vine Nation. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the comments, and definitely the subscriptions. Now, Little Town is a tiny worker placement game, and the target audience is a younger group or people who don't know anything about worker placement. So if you have one of those types in your group, this is a good one to go to, and I'm gonna call it my first worker placement. Now, the art here is decent on the cover. This is a striking cover. I like the greens, I like the blues, and the guys just chilling here up on the roof. But let's see what actually is in this box. I'll show you how to play, give you my opinion, and we'll go from there. Let's do it. Okay, so here's what you get in the box of Little Town, and it is mighty impressive. I would say let's start off with the things that I don't like, and it's the art, which is weird because Iello is pretty known for their cool and unique style. There is a bit of cool art on the cover, but it is bland, and all of the other art is on these tiles, and I don't know, it's a little bit lacking for me. But that is the only complaint I have. All the production quality is great, like the cardboard components. The cubes, which could be an upgrade, that would have been nice because these are the material. I completely understand that they're not, but they're fair quality and nicely painted. Now the very nice part are these actual worker pieces in your houses. They are pretty cool here. Let me check them out up close. So they're cut out little men, which are very cool, and the houses are really nice as well. The coolest piece, which you don't use very much, I don't know how they do this without breaking the wood. These little markers here that each player has a hole cut out in the wood meeple. Super cool. Now I don't think you can see the first player marker, but there it is. It's an axe along with this piece, which you probably couldn't see on my mat. Now, the cards are fun size. They are not linen finish, so that's kind of docking a little bit of points on this game. But overall, the production, super solid. All right, now let me show you how to play. All right, so this is a game set up for 2 players. And again, being that this is targeted towards more of a youth group, they kept the board from being busy. Now, I did kind of rag on the art, but again, that is kind of simplistic for that nature. At least that give everybody their workers depending on what the player count is, put their point marker here, put the round token right here, and then put out 12 different buildings along with the haystack. Now they do have a recommendation on what to start with, but there are more buildings that you can choose from as well. So on your turn, what you're doing, it's really quite simple. You can do a few different things, but everybody's placing down a worker and doing something with that worker, and then somebody else places down a worker, and so forth and so on. When the board is empty like this, you're just trying to get materials, these little cubes up here, and there are 3 different ones you can get in this regard. You can get a fish, and you can get wood if you're adjacent to the spot here, or you can get double stone by going right here. And you get double wood right here, and the way that you can get hay is you're going to have to put hay out here and place a worker on it. So that's how you get one of each material. Now people will be placing their workers out there, getting materials, and you're getting that in order to build the buildings right here. So once you do build the buildings, you will place your worker on the construction site right here, pay the cost. So this one would be 4 wood, then you place it right there, and then you would take your house and place it on the board on the spot, so you show that it's yours. Now these buildings give you a lot more of a reward. So they give you points. This one will give you double hay if you place your worker on it. Now if it's your building, you don't have to do anything but collect your goods. Now if somebody else wants to place on this spot their worker, they're going to have to pay you 1 coin in order to do so. And coins are pretty stingy to get in this game. And then once everybody has placed their workers, that round is over, and then you would tick this marker up, and then you would do it all over again. And that process will go 4 rounds, and again, you're just building out these buildings, placing your houses on here, and trying to get the most victory points at the very end of the game. Now, these cards are handed out at the beginning of the game, and they are kind of applicable to your gameplay. And once it's happened, you show everybody, and then you tick your little point up here. So this one here is have 3 buildings that touch each other on all the other sides. This one here is activate at least 4 buildings in the same turn. That's going to really be a kind of huge buy. But once you've accomplished those, you get points. And 3 points isn't too bad in this game. Now, I didn't mention you do have to feed your workers either a hay or a fish, and every one of your workers have to be fed. So in a 2-player game, you're gonna have to feed all 5 of your workers, and at the end of each round. If you can't, you lose 3 points. And like I said, 3 points is actually really big. I didn't mention that you would pass the first player marker, and if you get more than 60 points, you got this little token to be a reminder. So now let me tell you what I think and give this game a grade. Let's go. Okay, so that is how you play Little Town. Now, I'm gonna give this game a grade with considering it is a target for a younger audience. With that being said, it gets a 75 for me. A mid-weight C, and I am recommending this, so this gets the GameVine player recommendation. The game is good. There are some hiccups, like the production, the board, and some of the art is a little bit bland, but again, I think they did that for a reason, because they didn't want to make it too busy for a younger audience, so they can focus more on the mechanism of a worker placement, because if they haven't played it before, this is a great gateway or my first worker placement game. Absolutely. Now, the wooden components I totally dig, and the points get redeemed on that front. So people who play worker placement, like heavy worker placements, are going to maybe play this once and be like, okay, well, that was like a breath mint, and now let's get to the actual main course. Because this is super light, it's not even an appetizer, it's like a amuse-bouche, if you want to say. And because of that, I'm not recommending for a heavy gamer. It is a fun time. I had a good time with it playing the 3 times that I did, but I don't think I will pick it up again, other than trying to recommend it to people who've never played a worker placement. I'm absolutely going to go to this one first every time. So that's what I think of this game. Thank you again, Iello, and thank you so much, Fine Nation, for, hanging out with me again. You could be anywhere, but right now, you're here with me, and I appreciate it. So, until the next time that I see you, have a great rest of your day, and a great time with all of your play. My name is Dave, and I'm out. Bye, everybody. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.